Well, another season has come and gone for the Lady Pacers, as this is the final regular season game for them here today. It's the final regular season game for their opponent as well, Greensboro College. It is senior day here at William Peace University. Welcome into the Herm here on the campus of William Peace University in downtown Raleigh. This is your voice of the Pacers, Will Dalton, on the call today. And the Pacers come into this one with a 21-3 record, 14-1 in USA South play. The Pacers, following their last win on the road against Salem, 70-41, that earned the Peace Pacers a share of the regular season championship in the East Division. And following a win today, they would actually become singular regular season champions in the Eastern Division of the USA South. There's a lot of games going on around the league today that would determine that. We'll keep you posted on that. Berea, 21-3, along with the Pacers in their 21-3 record. They play Wesleyan down in Georgia today, so depending on what happens in that game and depending on what the Pacers do today, that would determine whether or not the Pacers become regular season champions in USA South as a whole. As I mentioned, the Pacers are coming into this one after a win on the road at Salem. And entering into this game, the Pacers have actually been ranked third in the NCAA Division III South regional rankings. This is the first time in the history of the university's NCAA era that William Peace has received a regional ranking. The Pacers are ranked behind Oglethorpe University, who's 23-1. They're also behind Trinity College, who's 18-3, and this week also marks the fourth week in a row that the women's basketball program has received votes in the WBCA Top 25. The Pacers are also 2-0 against regionally ranked opponents, both of those being Christopher Newport University, they're number 4 in the Mid-Atlantic, and then University of Mary Washington, they're number 7 in the Mid-Atlantic. So some really cool stuff going on here with this program on the women's side of things for William Peace. Obviously, as you see both teams out on the court, William Peace will be rocking their white uniforms with green and gray, light gray trim, and then Greensboro will be rocking their black away uniforms with white and green trim. The tip is up, and it'll be Khadijah Daniels who last touched it. As I mentioned, it is senior day here at William Peace, as we honored prior to the game both Michaela Ray and Khadijah Daniels, the two seniors for the Pacers this season, both returners from last year, obviously. And we'll be giving you little fun facts about both of those players throughout today's game. As now on the other end, Greensboro, on their first trip down, has committed a turnover, losing it out of bounds into the stands. And that'll give the Pacers their first crack at it here today. With 9:36 to go here in the first quarter, nobody has scored yet. Pacers will intend to change that right here as senior Michaela Ray goes up and out to Jamisha Sanders. Sanders, a mid-range 2, gets it to crawl in. First bucket of the day for the Pacers. Jamisha Sanders actually led scoring for the Pacers in their last win on the road against Salem. She had 14 points. And she gets the Pacers on the board first today, here 2-0 with almost a minute ticked off the clock here in the first quarter. 9:03 to go. Drive inside, good for Sabria Joseph, and that'll put Greensboro on the board here today for the first time, as we've got a 2-2 ball game here with 8:50 to go in the first quarter. Daniels receives the pass, and now inside Sanders trying for a back-to-back bucket. She doesn't get it, too short. Rebounded by Hickson. Now out to the corner, three-point attempt, got it. And that's Katie Lewis, the senior guard from Pleasant Garden, North Carolina, giving Greensboro their first lead of the game, 5-2 with 8:30 to go in the first quarter. Sanders over to Daniels. Daniels to Baker, back to Daniels it goes. Daniels, a juke move, a drive in on the right lane. She loses it. Now Daniels on the ground with Sabria Joseph. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be ruled Pacer ball, as Greensboro did win the tip-off. It'll be Baker to check this out, and she lobs it out to Jamisha Sanders near the top of the key, and now over to Cross. Cross to Baker, right wing. Michaela Ray driving in. Khadijah Daniels, left wing 3, too short. The shot clock expires. Now down on the other end, a layup too strong from Ashley Free, sophomore guard for Greensboro. As they come up empty yet again, Michaela Ray from the right block gets her first bucket of the day on her senior day. And she brings the Pacers within one at 5-4. Greensboro's still up with 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. Free bounce pass over to the top of the key. This will be Daly. Daly over to Lewis. Lewis loses it out of bounds. Last touch by her defender, Baker, of your Pacers. So it will stay here on the right of us here at the scores table with Greensboro. The Pacers will be taking it to the left, obviously, when they have it, as they now do, as this one's tipped out of bounds, but last touch by one of the Greensboro players, not sure which one. But regardless, it'll be Pacer ball here with 7:27 to go. They trail by one here in the first quarter. Cross trying to find some space. Handoff to Daniels, almost stolen away by Hickson. Baker, a little floater from the right corner, got it. And the Pacers take a 1-point lead, 6-5 with 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Daly, a pass to Hickson. Now that's going to be a foul on Hickson. It'll be Pacer ball. 6:55 to go here in the first quarter. Pacers lead it 6-5. Greensboro coming into this game after a road win against Methodist. They won that one 74-65 as they are on a one-game win streak. 10-5 in USA South play. Pass into Sanders on the right block, too strong on the layup attempt. And that'll be rebounded by Joseph. She'll drive in and pull back out. Good defense here from Michaela Ray. Pass over to Daly. Now whistle blown. And that's going to be a turnover for Greensboro, and it's coming back to the Pacers. Cross pass over to Baker on the right side. Good defense here from Lewis. Hand off to Cross, up to Sanders, into Ray. Ray on the right lane. Cross, deep three, no good. Rebounded by Khadijah Daniels. She'll get it out to Sanders. Sanders thought about a three, doesn't take it. 13 on the shot clock. Cross with it near the midcourt logo, over to Sanders. Sanders to Daniels now. Daniels on the right lane, tried a floater. Got tipped by one of the Greensboro defenders, shot no good. And Joseph will bring this up. She hits the floor, loses the ball. As Hickson recovers it and gets it to Daly. Daly on the right wing. 18 on the shot clock here for Greensboro. A drive-in by Hickson. Contested. Good defense there from Sanders, but a little too tight as she'll get called for the foul. With 5:29 here to go in the first quarter. 6-5. Pacers lead it by one. This will be Hickson at the line. First shot. Nothing but net, 1 of 1 there. That'll tie us up at 6 apiece with 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Second shot good from Hickson, and that will be a 1-point lead now for Greensboro, 7-6. With 5:21 to go in the first quarter. Ray near the top of the key. Now over to Baker on the right side, into Sanders. Ball tipped out of bounds by Hickson. It'll stay here with the Pacers. And now Sydney Austin will check in for the Pacers. She'll check in for Jamisha Sanders. Sydney Austin, a junior forward, standing 6 foot even from Acrocoke, North Carolina. She's a product of Acrocoke High School. Now a shot from the top of the key, 3, no good from Michaela Ray, well off to the right. And this will be Lewis to bring it up for Greensboro. Over to the right side, Lewis takes a 3, well short, rebounded by Cross. It'll be Pacer ball with 4:45 to go. Long pass to Baker, Ray to Daniels, almost too short. That would have been the first bucket of the day for the other senior, Khadijah Daniels. And would have also been an assist for fellow senior Michaela Ray. However, on the other end, we'll have a foul. It'll stay Greensboro ball as Baker will check out, and Eva Holloway will check in for the first time today for the Pacers. Lauren Cross, that was her first foul of the day just a few moments ago. Now 2 more shots coming up here from Hickson. As now Jeffries and Armstrong will check in for Greensboro. First shot rattles in and out, no good here for Hickson. She's a junior forward, standing about 5'8". She's from New Bern, North Carolina. Second shot good from Hickson, 1 of 2 there at the line, and she'll put Greensboro up by 2, 8-6. Daniels left side. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Pacers trail by 2. Eva Holloway inside to Ray on the right block. She goes up and gets fouled. Shot no good. That foul will be on Danielle Armstrong. Freshly in here for Greensboro off the bench, and she will deal a foul to Michaela Ray, and that'll send her to the line for 2 shots here with 4:13 to go in the first quarter. First shot from Ray is good. Second shot, Ray, is good, and now a substitution for Greensboro as Armstrong checks out. And Courtney Mitchell, junior forward from Jacksonville, North Carolina, will check in. Jeffries with it for Greensboro, just in front of the stands on the left side. She'll kick it to Hickson. Hickson to the right side, free. Free to Lewis. Lewis, a 3 from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by her teammate, Hickson. And Greensboro gets a fresh shot clock here with 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Left side, 2, rolls in. That's Hickson from New Bern, North Carolina, and she'll put Greensboro up 2 at 10-8. Daniels, left corner. Looked like she was maybe thinking about a 3. She'll pass it off to Michaela Ray up at the left wing. Back to Daniels, top of the key. Daniels a pump fake and a handoff. There's a jump shot from the right corner. Eva Holloway hits off the side of the backboard, no good. But Sydney Austin will take it right back for the Pacers. She pulls up, 2-pointer well short. She gets her own miss and gets it to Lauren Cross. And now an error with the shot clock will cause a pause in play for just a moment. As now Sabria Joseph will check back in, one of the starters for Greensboro. She'll check in for Katie Lewis. Cross pass into Eva Holloway. And now back to Cross with it. Top of the key over to Daniels on the left side. Daniels to Holloway. Holloway back to Daniels. Daniels takes a right wing 3. Well long. It'll be Greensboro ball with 2:52 to go here in the first quarter. As Greensboro almost loses it. Joseph gets it back, but Sydney Austin takes it for the Pacers. Down to Daniels. Quickly on the right lane, foul. Daniels will go to the line for 2 shots. Layup no good. That foul on Ashley Free of Greensboro. As Daly will check in for Free for Greensboro. And Kiera Williams will check in for Michaela Ray on the Pacers side of things. And now Khadijah Daniels, one of our 2 seniors being honored here today, will get her first free throw attempt. Shot rattles in for Daniels. 1 of 1 here at the line. Second shot rattles out for Daniels. She's 1 of 2 there. Pacers now trail 9-10 with 2:35 to go here in the first quarter. Shot wild and no good for Joseph. However, Greensboro will stay with it. Bounce pass to the right corner over to Jeffries. Jeffries back up to Daly. Daly guarded by Cross. Just 7 on the shot clock now. A wild jump shot is off, too strong. That'll be rebounded by Lauren Cross. She'll bring it up. Eva Holloway, pump fake. Inside to Kiera Williams, back to Holloway, over to Daniels. Now Daniels to Sydney Austin, right corner three, too short. Rebounded by Hickson. Hickson, a long pass to the other end. Shot no good from Jeffries. A fast-paced game up to this point, 1:50 to play. Now Lauren Cross with it on the other end. She goes up, gets fouled, shot no good. As Lauren Cross will go to the line for 2 shots. She was fouled by Daly of Greensboro. 10-9 your score. Pacers trail by 1 with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. First shot from Cross, good, and that will even us up at 10 apiece. The Pacers come into this game about a 73.3% free throw shooting team. As Lauren Cross will look to improve that average right here, and she does, and she also gives the Pacers a 1-point lead. 11-10 your score, 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Pass to the left side. Back up to Daly. Daly to Timberlake. Over to Joseph, left side, guarded by Daniels. Top of the key three. Hickson, no good. Rebounded by Sydney Austin. Cross drives it up, pulls up inside near the free throw line and gets a jumper. And that puts the Pacers up 3, 13-10 with 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Pacers starting to build a little bit of momentum in what's been a back and forth, fast-paced first quarter. Neither one of these teams separating themselves just yet. There's now a deep jumper from Hickson, no good. Back-to-back misses from her. And now Sabria Joseph will get fouled as Pamela Mock will check in for the first time today. Nautica Smiley in for the first time today for the Pacers. Here with 59.6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Daniels will get a pair of free throws. First shot good from Daniels. Meanwhile, a substitution for Greensboro. Destiny Timberlake will check in for Hickson. Second shot good for Daniels, and now Pamela Mock will check in for Daniels here with 59.6 seconds to go. Pacers with the largest lead of the day so far at 5, 15-10 your score. A Daly pass to Timberlake, back to Daly. Daly top of the key, 45 seconds to go. Shot from 3, well short for Lewis, but put right back in as Greensboro takes it to 3. 15-12, Pacers lead it by 3 with 30 seconds to go. Smiley to Holloway. Now stolen by Courtney Mitchell. Lewis pass inside. Sydney Austin tips it out of bounds. It'll stay here with Greensboro with 19.5 seconds to go. Shot clock is down. Pacers up 3, 15-12. A Lewis pass intended for free, tipped out of bounds by Pamela Mock, as we will do it over again here down in the corner in front of the stands on the inbound pass. Lewis looking for options. She'll find somebody in Daly. 15 seconds to go. Daly to Free. Free still with it. Bounce pass to Lewis, top of the key. She drives up the right lane, heaves it up. as it rings in and out. 4 seconds to go. And now Lewis will foul Kiera Williams. Two shots coming up here for Kiera Williams, freshman from High Point, North Carolina. First shot good for Williams, and that'll put the Pacers up 4 with 3.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Second shot good for Williams. 3.7 seconds. Lewis receives the pass. Shot beats the buzzer in front of mid-court, but well strong off of the backboard, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. 17-12 your score. Pacers up 5. We'll be right back to get the second quarter started right here on the Pacers Sports Network. Welcome back to Senior Day here on the Pacers Sports Network. Your Lady Pacers lead Greensboro College 17-12. Fun fact about one of our seniors, Michaela Ray. Obviously, Michaela Ray and Khadijah Daniels, the two seniors for the Pacers being honored today. Michaela Ray entered the 1,000 club this season as she recorded her 1,000th rebounds in her college career. She achieved her 1,000th points last year in her college career. So big milestones for sure for Michaela Ray here in her final season with the Pacers. She spent all 4 of her years with the Pacers, and now Greensboro stays with it. However, Lewis, as she falls to the ground, will get called for a travel. Pacers up 5, 17-12 with 9:42 to play here in the first quarter. Cross will bring it up for the Pacers. Ray over to Baker. Baker guarded by Lewis. Goes around a pick from Ray. Pass over to Ray. She goes in on the right side. Pass to Sanders. And now a travel by Jamisha Sanders as she hits the ground. It's almost identical circumstances for both sides, where on the Greensboro side of things, Lewis hit the ground and was called for a travel. However, a lot of bodies being thrown at her as Coach Tuggle was looking for a foul, and Coach Smith was looking for the same thing on Jamisha Sanders on the other end. Deep 2 from Lewis, too strong. Joseph gets the rebound, pass in, and now a travel on Daly. She took one too many steps on her layup attempt. 9:01 to go, no scores so far here in the second quarter. Cross over to Daniels on the left side. Daniels finds Sanders. Sanders to Baker. Goes around a pick from Sanders. Deep 2 attempt from Baker, too strong. Jamisha Sanders comes down with the rebound. Putback attempt no good. And now down on the other end, Hickson goes up for Greensboro, and that's the first bucket of the quarter. And that'll bring Greensboro within 3 of the Pacers at 17-14, 8:25 to go here in the second quarter. As a bad pass from Baker is stolen away by Joseph, and Greensboro will bring it right back up. Joseph goes up, gets the roll, no foul. That'll bring Greensboro within 1 now, 17-16 with 8:08 to play in the second quarter. Pass to Baker. Ray with it. Baker top of the key. Baker to Cross, right side. Cross pulls up for a J. Too short. Tipped around by both sides. Joseph will come up with it. Now on the other end. Michaela Ray with the block, but also with the foul. She goes up on Ashley Free. And that'll send Free to the line for 2 shots. First shot good from Free, as she is about a 62% free throw shooter. She adds to that percentage right there. She ties this game up at 17 apiece. Second free throw good, and Greensboro has the lead by 1 with 7:45 to go. Crystal Jerome now in for the Pacers, as they have yet to score this quarter. Daniels on the left side. Pass cross court to Cross. Inside Sanders, a mid-range 2 is good, and that'll put the Pacers back on top at 19-18. Daly goes around a pick from Hickson. Pass to the left corner. Mid-range shot from Free, left side is good, and that'll give Greensboro the lead right back at 20-19. Jerome to Daniels, right side, up to Ray, top of the key. Good ball movement here by the Pacers. Crystal Jerome, left corner, gets it to Ray. Daniels, a floater from the right side, no good. Rebounded by Katie Lewis. And now a foul on Crystal Jerome. So be Daly to bring it up for Greensboro. She gets a pass over to Hickson. Greensboro leads at 20-19 with 6:37 to go in the second quarter. Deep 2 just in front of the arc, air ball from Zabria Joseph. As she leaped out of bounds to try and save it from going out of bounds. She does not get there in time. And that'll give it to the Pacers with 6:33 to go, and they trail, 20-19 here in the second quarter. Pass out from Ray to Cross. Contested 3 from the left wing, no good. But Khadijah Daniels will come down with it and get it back right back out to Lauren Cross. Another contested 3, in and out, no good. It'll be Daly to come out with this rebound. She takes it coast to coast, kicks it out to the right side, Hickson. And that'll be a travel on Hickson, as she had nowhere to go. Good defense there by Crystal Jerome of your Pacers, and I'll give it to the Pacers with 6:02 to go in the second quarter. They trail 19-20. Fairly back and forth by both sides up to this point. Nobody really separating themselves just yet. Daniels cross court to Jerome. Jerome thought about a 3, drives in on Lewis. Good defense there from Joseph to force the miss. Lewis will come up with it for Greensboro. Lewis on the right side. She's met by Crystal Jerome. Lewis to Joseph. Joseph takes a 3 and hits it, and that'll put Greensboro up 4, 23-19, with 5.5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Around the horn, Crystal Jerome will get the pass. She gets it up to Michaela Ray. Top of the key 3 from Michaela Ray, senior for the Pacers. A high arcing shot, and that'll bring the Pacers within 1 yet again. 23-22 as we've hit the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Now Hickson down to the left side. Lewis back to Hickson. Hickson takes a 3 over Sanders. Too strong. Rebounded by Joseph, who takes a 3 of her own from the left corner. Also too strong. But a third opportunity for Hickson, puts it in for the layup. And that'll extend that lead out to 3, 25-22 here for Greensboro. Ray, a pass out to Sanders. Gets tipped out of bounds. As 3 substitutions coming in for Greensboro, 4 for William Peace. Almost a complete platoon swap for both sides here with 4:22 to go in the second quarter. Mariah Parton, Kiera Williams, Sydney Austin, and Baker also back in for the Pacers, as Lauren Cross will be the only Pacer to remain out there. Baker to Austin on the right side. 3 attempt, no good. And that'll be Courtney Mitchell on the rebound for Greensboro. 4 minutes remaining now in the second quarter. Greensboro's still up 3, 25-22, as both sides tipping it around down low. And whistle blown, it'll be Pacer ball. Cross brings it up, crosses midcourt, pass to Sydney Austin, top of the key. Baker with it on the right side. Inside right block, Kiera Williams pivots multiple times, misses the shot. And that'll be Destiny Timberlake, sophomore from High Point, North Carolina, to bring it up on the other end for Greensboro. Wild free throw, or excuse me, a layup attempt, no good for Sabria Joseph. It'll be Pacer ball yet again with under 3.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. They trail by 3, Lauren Cross with it. Back over to Baker, right side. Baker up to Parton, near the midcourt logo. Sydney Austin gets it. Good defense here by Greensboro. Pacers not finding a lot of shot openings. Kiera Williams gets fouled, and one more free throw coming up. And one free throw good for Kiera Williams. Williams, a freshman out of High Point, North Carolina. The foul, ironically enough, on a High Point native as well. And Destiny Timberlake, and now Lauren Cross intercepts the pass. 25-25, Pacers looking to take the lead, but a wild pass out of bounds. We'll take it back to Greensboro. And now with 2:51 to go here in the second quarter, and a tie ball game on our hands, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back on the Pacer Sports Network. .251 to go here from the Herm on Senior Day, the final regular season game for both of these sides, the William Peace Pacers and Greensboro. 2:45 to go, tie ball game, 25 all. Greensboro will have it. Hickson to Joseph. Joseph top of the key. Pass to Ashley Free on the right side, guarded by Parton. Pass to the right corner, a mid-range shot taken and made by Sabria Joseph, the junior out of Chesapeake, Virginia. And that'll put Greensboro back up 2 at 27-25 with just over 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Baker left side. Passed across, cross to Parton. Parton inside to Williams. She loses it. And stolen away by Sabria Joseph. And with 2 minutes to go, it'll be Greensboro ball as they lead it by 2. A right corner three well off. Kiera Williams comes down with it. Sydney Austin will get it to Lauren Cross. Pacers trail by 2 here. Cross with it. 13 on the shot clock. Down to the right corner. Inside to Austin. Austin up and under. Too short on the left side of the rim. A minute and a half now, and it'll be Joseph to bring it up for Greensboro. She drives in on Austin, and a nice block by Austin. Blocked and last touched by Joseph. It'll be Pacer ball with a minute 26 to play in the first half. Pacers trailing here by 2. Minute 20 to go here in the second quarter. One cross, pass over to Parton, inside to Ray. Ray almost loses it, regains it, goes up, and good for Michaela Ray, senior out of Asheville, North Carolina, and that'll tie us at 27-all with a minute to go. Lewis, three-pointer, no good from the left side, rebounded by Hickson. It'll be a fresh shot clock here for Greensboro. Ashley Free gets it over to Hickson. Hickson drives in. Now a substitution here for the Pacers. It'll be Yamila Emanuel checking in for Sydney Austin with under a minute to play in the second quarter, 47.6 seconds, 27 all. A wild pass from Free. 13 on the shot clock here for Greensboro. Deep two, no good for Free. Rebounded by Parton. Parton gets it to Cross. 30 on the game clock. And that's a three-pointer from Lauren Cross. And that gives the Pacers a 3-point lead as the shot clock is down. 20 to go on the game clock in the second quarter. An answer on the other side, no good. Too short from Free. Cross brings it up. 14 seconds to go. Michaela Ray gets it back to Cross. 10 seconds on the clock. Cross starts to make a move, goes around a pick from Ray. Ray, left wing three, got it! Buzzer expires, and Michaela Ray has made this a 6-point game as she beats the buzzer for a nice left wing three. And that'll send the Pacers to the locker room with a 33-27 lead and a lot of energy and momentum, as that'll do it for the first half. 33-27 your score. We'll be back shortly to get the second half started right here on the Pacer Sports Network. Welcome back to the Pacer Sports Network as we prepare to get the third quarter and second half underway here from the Herman Athletic Center. It is senior day here at William Peace University. Obviously, as mentioned earlier, our two seniors being honored for your Lady Pacers, Michaela Ray and Khadijah Daniels. We'll have more little tidbits about them throughout this half as the Pacers will have the ball. They lead at 33-27 after a big buzzer-beating three-pointer from one of those seniors, Michaela Ray, to take us into halftime. As a foul already. Speaking of Michaela Ray, she gets fouled and will go to the line for 2 free throws to open the second half. First shot, no good for Ray. Second shot from Ray is good. 1 of 2 at the line there. Now a substitution for Greensboro as Danielle Armstrong checks in for Katie Lewis, who is responsible for that foul on Michaela Ray to open the half. Greensboro gets their first crack at the half. Pacers in a full court press already. Fresh off the bench, a deep 2 is good. That one from Danielle Armstrong, freshman out of Williamston, North Carolina. And with 30 seconds off of the clock, Pacers still lead it, 34-29. Baker up to Ray. Ray, a lob pass inside to Sanders. Sanders forces the shot, too strong, rebounded by Hickson. And Greensboro will get their second crack at it here on offense this half. Armstrong with it. She hit the first bucket of the half for Greensboro the last trip down. 9 minutes left to go here in the third quarter, and that's a deep 2 good for Hickson. Sanders pass over to Daniels. Daniels drives in as she gets wrapped up down low. And they're going to say that's a jump ball, not a foul. And that'll give possession over to Greensboro with 8:39 to go here in the second half. Excuse me, in the third quarter. Pacers still lead by 3, 34-31. Drive inside, layup on the right block, no good for Joseph. And it will be Pacer ball. Last touch by Greensboro out of bounds. Cross walks it up the court. She's near the midcourt logo. She's guarded by Daly. Sanders gets it to Daniels. Daniels a juke step to the right, goes around Michaela Ray. And now Pacers extend their lead out to 5 points at 36-31. As Greensboro having trouble getting it onto the other side of the court. Good defense here by the Pacers early in the second half. And now a quick timeout taken. With 8:04 to go here in the third quarter. Pacers lead at 36-31. We'll be right back after a short break on the Pacers Sports Network. .804 left here in the third quarter. Pacers lead at 36-31. They opened the second half with a 6-point lead. It currently sits at 5, as now Michaela Ray steals it on the other end. And now she loses possession, almost stripped away by Hickson. Whistle blown, that'll be a foul on Hickson. Now a substitution for Greensboro. Destiny Timberlake will check in for Danielle Armstrong. Pacers 3 of their last 4 they've hit from the field. Kayla Ray having a nice senior day so far. She has currently 4 of her last 5 from the field, and now a long three-pointer from the left corner, no good for Ray. 7:34 to go. It'll be Greensboro ball. Deep 2 wide open for Joseph is good, nothing but net. And that'll cut the lead by the Pacers down to 3 at 36-33. Here with 7:22 to go in the second half. Third quarter specifically. Baker receives a pass from Daniels, pass inside, Sanders right block down low, heaves it up and good. Pacers back up by 5, 38-33. Bounce pass out to the left wing. Timberlake on the three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Lauren Cross of the Pacers. Cross takes a 3 of her own, swirls in and out. 6:37 to go in the third quarter. Greensboro back with it on the other end. Free goes up with it, layup good. And that cuts the Pacer lead just to 3 with 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Daniels kicks out to Cross. Cross goes up the left lane. Layup is good. Lead back out to 5 now for the Pacers. 6:08 to go in the third quarter. 40-35 the score. Free drives straight up the gut. Pulls up for a J. Mid-range gets it. Greensboro hot on the heels of the Pacers as they inch even closer at 40-37. They trail by 3. Cross around a pick from Sanders, pass to the right side, Baker. Baker guarded by Timberlake. Pass out to Cross, 15 on the shot clock. Lob pass inside to Ray. Ray kicks it out to Baker. There's now a turnover here for the Pacers.
Good job. Hey, let us know when you're ready. Let us know when you're ready.
Free brings it up on the left side, and a nice juke move from Free energizes the Greensboro bench, and it brings Greensboro within a point of the Pacers 40-39 with 5:22 to go in the third quarter. Daniels and a pass inside intended for Jamisha Sanders, tipped out of bounds by Hickson, and it will stay here with the Pacers. Pacers taking it to the right side here in the second half. Greensboro, when they have it, will be taking it to the left. There on your screen. Lob pass into Jamisha Sanders, whistle blown. And they're gonna say a foul on Deaja Hickson, junior from New Bern, North Carolina. That's a foul on the floor, so no free throws here. Baker will be the one to inbound pass as soon as she receives it from the official. And now a substitution for Greensboro, Sabria Joseph will check in for Hickson, who just got the foul call there for Greensboro. Pass inside, Sanders, too short. She gets her own miss. She's double teamed down low. So it will stay here with the Pacers as they'll check it out of bounds. 40-39 your score. Pacers still up 1. They've had the lead the entire way here so far early in the second half as Jamisha Sanders gets one to roll in with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pacers up 3. They've led by as much as 6. That's what they open the half at. Sabria Joseph, pass to the left side, now up to the top of the key. Jeffries, three-pointer, yes! And that ties it up 42-all. The first tie game here in the third quarter and second half. 42-all, 4:35 to go in the third quarter. Ray inside, Sanders again, misses it. Rebound goes to Timberlake of Greensboro. Timberlake brings it up, lob pass down low. As Courtney Mitchell is able to shake the defense from Michaela Ray. and give Greensboro their first lead in the second half, 44-42, with 4:08 to go here in the third quarter of play. And stolen away. Coast to coast all alone on the other end. Layup good. Timberlake on the steal and finish, and that's going to be a timeout from Coach Graham Smith of the William Peace Pacers. 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Greensboro beginning to take over some momentum here as they lead at 46-42. You're listening to the Pacers Sports Network. .353 to go here in the third quarter. Welcome back to the Pacers Sports Network. Pacers trail after leading most of the second half. They opened up the half leading by 6, and they find themselves now trailing by 4 after a late surge here from Greensboro in the last several minutes of play, and it continues with a steal from Destiny Timberlake. And now a whistle will bring it back to the Pacers, as Timberlake was the one to send us to that last timeout after a steal and a finish on the other end that would put the Greensboro Pride up 46-42. Now whistle down low, Kiera Williams. That'll be Courtney Mitchell who gets the foul call. Foul on the floor, so no free throws. It'll be Pacer ball, pass out the cross to Holloway, back up the cross, left wing. Pardon gets it on the right wing. Right corner, Sydney Austin. Pardon, a sharp pass inside. Williams, no good. Is too strong on the attempt. Ashley Free comes down with it for Greensboro. Free still with it, left side, trying to work on Eva Holloway. Top of the key three-pointer taken and missed. That one by Sabri Joseph. Now both teams chasing it down, and Lauren Cross for the Pacers comes up with it. Eva Holloway, deep two, got it. Pacers trail by 2 now, 44-46. Now a foul on the other end by Kiera Williams. Things starting to heat up here in the Hearn with 2:44 to go here in the third quarter. It's a back and forth high-paced battle we have here on our hands here on this Saturday afternoon. This will be Nichelle Jeffries, sophomore guard out of Greensboro, North Carolina, with a pair of free throws as she hits free throw number 1 right there. Second shot good from Jeffries. Jeffries adding to her 83.3% free throw shooting that she enters this game with. One of the higher free throw percentages on the Pride of Greensboro College as they lead it by 4 now, 48-44. Inside Kiera Williams. Williams, Sydney Austin, quick movement to Holloway. Parton drives in on the right side, kicks out the cross a big step to the left side. Holloway, left wing, no good, rattles around, and that'll be Robinson to come down with it for Greensboro. She quickly gets it to Jeffries. Jeffries goes up the left side. No good on a heave of a layup attempt. However, her teammate Joseph there to rebound it and put it right back in. And that'll put the lead out to 6 for Greensboro, which is what the Pacers started the half leading by And now they find themselves on the other end of that at 50-44, 1:55 to go here in the third quarter. Clock ticking down. Lauren Cross, a step back three. Got it! Good shot from Lauren Cross, sophomore out of Urbana, Illinois. And that'll cut the 6-point deficit in half at just 3 now. Pacers on the outside looking in at 50-47. And now a turnover on the end. That's going to be a foul. That whistle against Shy Robinson. And that'll give the ball back to the Pacers with 1:38 to go. Here in the third quarter, good opportunity here for the Pacers to either cut it to 1 or even tie it with a big 3. As it'll be Lauren Cross who hit the last step back 3 for the Pacers on their last trip down. Here with it, pass over to Parton on the right side to Heva Holloway. Nothing there for Holloway, pass intended for Parton, tipped out of bounds by Katie Lewis. And she'll be the last one to touch it for Greensboro, so it'll stay here with the Pacers. Still trailing 3 with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Pick from Sydney Austin, Cross goes around it, hand off to Holloway, inside, left wing 2-pointer, no good. Deaja Hickson comes down with the rebound. She brings it up for Greensboro. Daly with it, bounce pass to Hickson. Almost stolen away by Eva Holloway. Shot from free, no good. Michaela Ray on the rebound. She's in the 1,000 club there on the rebound category. Comes down with one more yet again right there. Michaela Ray receives the pass, goes up, whistle blown, and one from Michaela Ray. Pacers within 1. Michaela Ray, one free throw coming up could tie us at 50 apiece. No good from Michaela Ray on her one and only attempt right there. She is a 75.2% free throw shooter. There's now 38 seconds remaining with Greensboro possession. They lead by 1, 50-49 here in the third quarter. Clock ticking down. Now at 30 seconds, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Katie Lewis. And that'll give it back to the Pacers with 30.4 seconds to go. Only 0.4 seconds more than what they get on the shot clock, so potentially last possession of the quarter right here is Lauren Cross will just dribble it around and let the clock melt. They'll likely take the last shot of the quarter. 10 seconds now. Cross still with it. Pick from Michaela Ray. Cross goes around it on the left side. Pass to Parton. 2 seconds to go. Deep one from Cross. Air ball no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Pacers entered the quarter leading by 6, and now they trail, but with some momentum as they crawled back in. 50-49 your score. We'll be right back on the Pacers Sports Network. Welcome back to the Pacers Sports Network as we prepare to get the fourth quarter started here from the Herm on Senior Day for your Lady Pacers. 50-49 your score. Pacers trail by 1. Greensboro will begin the quarter with the ball. As Hickson has it, top of the key, drives at the left lane. Good defense there by Michaela Ray, meets her down in the left block. Stolen away Lauren Cross. Cross comes up, full head of steam. Layup good, Pacers with the lead. 9.5 minutes remaining in this one, and the Pacers reclaim the lead. 51-50 thanks to Lauren Cross. Good defense there by Austin, forces the miss and a foul. As Michaela Ray's senior poster fell down and she had to put it back up before we can get things going. Got to get the important things taken care of there for Michaela Ray, senior, here on senior day for your Pacers. They lead at 51-50 with 9-10 minutes of play left here in the fourth quarter. Lauren Cross goes up again, gets it. Lauren Cross taking over herself here for the Pacers as she has them up 3 with 8:56 to go, 53-50. Pick from Hickson. Now a foul as Daly went up with it. She'll get a couple of free throws here for Greensboro. Excuse me, she won't get a few free throws. It'll be Greensboro ball. Must have been a foul on the floor instead of a shooting foul. Pass out to Joseph. Joseph and now around the horn to Free, left side, guarded by Holloway. Good tight defense here from Eva Holloway of your Pacers. Lewis top of the key, 9 on the shot clock. Lewis pass to the right side. Timberlake gets a shot off and hits it. And that brings Greensboro within 1 at 53-52. Cross to Parton. Parton takes a J, just too strong. Rebounded by Sabria Joseph. Free still with it, guarded by Holloway. Pick from Timberlake. Daly gets tied up with Cross and gets called for the travel. And now Cross and Daly exchange some words, and that'll get a nice cheer from the Pacer crowd. It'll be Pacer ball. As Lauren Cross will check out of the game with 7:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Pacers with a 1-point lead, 53-52. This thing's got a little chippy there between the Pacers and the Pride. As Ray will hand this one off as Khadijah Daniels back into the game for the Pacers. The other senior, a transfer in from Wake Tech 2 seasons ago. She spent 2 seasons total here with the Pacers, as she's tallied a total of 645 points just for the Pacers alone. As now a bucket from Eva Holloway will put the Pacers back up 3 at 55-52 with 7:26 to go, and now a whistle blown. It'll be Greensboro ball. That foul on Eva Holloway. Pass in will go to Ashley Free, the sophomore from Montgomery, Alabama. Pass goes to Joseph, a whistle blown. Another foul on Eva Holloway, her second in the last 20 seconds of play. 7:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers up 3 at 55-52. Shot way short from Ashley Free in the right corner, and that'll give it back to the Pacers. Parton brings it up, hands it off to Daniels. Daniels around a pick from Ray. Holloway left wing, goes around a pick from Ray as well. Ray to Daniels, Daniels left side. Parton right wing 3, just short. And whistle blown. And that'll be a foul on Destiny Timberlake. As Sydney Austin would get fouled as she tried to go up for the Pacer rebound. So it'll stay down here with the Pacers. No free throws as it was just a foul on the floor. However, it'll be Pacer ball as they lead by 3 with under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Daniels, a wide open lane. Bucket for Khadijah Daniels. She's got 7 points today, and that'll extend the lead out to 57-52. And now Randy Tuggle of Greensboro will take a timeout. 6:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers lead it 57-52. Don't go anywhere. You're on the Pacer Sports Network. It'll be Daly to bring this up for Greensboro. 6:36 to go here in the fourth quarter from the Herm. Pacers lead it 57-52. Out to a nice 5-point lead, and now Michaela Ray forces the miss, and this will be Mariah Parton, sophomore from right here in Raleigh, North Carolina, to bring it up for the Pacers. Sydney Austin almost loses it. Back up to Daniels. Daniels around a pick from Ray. Left lane again. Khadijah Daniels will now go to the line. Daniels, an 82.4% free throw shooter, adds to that percentage right there and hits the first one of 2. As I believe she now has about 8 points total today. Now make it 9. As she goes 2 of 2 there from the line. .605 left here in the fourth quarter from the Herm, and the Pacers out to a 59-52 7-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the day. They opened the second half with a 6-point lead, got down by 6 on their own, and then now they're back up to now what is a 4-point lead after a bucket on the other end by Greensboro. 59-55 your score. With 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter of senior day here in the Herm. Pick Sydney Austin. Parton goes up, gets blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll likely stay here with the Pacers, as it looked like Diaja Hickson was the last one to touch it for Greensboro. Parton will pass to Eva Holloway. Holloway deep 2. Holloway having a solid day from the field as she nails another one, and that's a 6-point lead for the Pacers at 61-55. Holloway on the other end with a steal. Lob pass to Daniels. Daniels deflected by Hickson. Back to Greensboro it goes. Ashley Free on the other end. Good ball movement here by Greensboro. Top of the key 3, no good from Hickson. Excuse me, from Joseph. And now the Pacers will bring it up with 5 minutes remaining and a 6-point lead at 61-55. Parton goes around. Now Parton hits the floor. As she gets fouled, bucket no good. She will get 2 free throws. Parton, a 74.1% free throw shooter, entering today's game. Ball rattles in and adds to the lead by the Pacers. They now lead it by 7, 62-55. Parton 2 of 2 there, as that's her first 2 buckets of the day. And now the biggest lead of the day for the Pacers at 8 points with 4:48 to go in the fourth quarter here on senior day. Pacers lead at 63-55. Mid-range J on the right side, no good from Timberlake. Chased down by Joseph, but not before going out of bounds. It'll be Pacer ball with an 8-point lead by the Pacers at 4:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. Parton will take a glance over at Coach Graham Smith to get a play call, and now a pass over to Eva Holloway. Holloway with some quality buckets off the bench here for the Pacers with 6 points. She's 3 of 6 from the field, and now a whistle. And it'll be Greensboro ball. Not quite sure what the call was or who it was against. But the score will state right where it is at 63-55. Pacers lead by 8 with 4:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Free picks up the dribble, gets it to Daly. Daly working on Ray. Pass up to the right side, bucket good, mid-range 2. That one from Sabria Joseph. And that'll cut the Pacer lead to 6 with 4 minutes to go. Ray with it, pass to Holloway. Holloway inside, almost thrown away. Sydney Austin recovers, no good on the layup, and Daly brings it up for Greensboro. Lewis on the other end, pass. Joseph gets fouled, bucket no good. That one on Khadijah Daniels. Jamisha Sanders checks back into the game for the first time in quite a while. And so will Lauren Cross. First free throw good from Sabria Joseph Jr. from Chesapeake, Virginia. Second shot no good, 1 of 2 from the line there. Pacer lead cut to 5 at 63-58 with 3.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Cross with it on the right side. Pass intended for Ray. Ray wasn't even looking for it. Miscommunication there by the Pacers. Greensboro on the other side. Deep too good for Lewis. She's been empty quite a few times, and she finds a shot there. Cross with it, right side, kicks it to Daniels. Daniels to Sanders. Sanders over to the left side, Holloway. Holloway pump fake to Sanders. Sanders driving on the left lane, and that's going to be an obvious either travel or an offensive foul, and it will be ruled a travel on Jamisha Sanders. As the Pacers, as they've led all the way up to 8 points in the last several minutes, is now finding themselves with only a 2-point lead at 63-61. Lewis, 3, got it! Greensboro has the lead. Lewis with big back-to-back buckets will give the pride of Greensboro College a 1-point lead with 2.5 minutes to go. Eva Holloway, pump fake, draws the jump. Gets it out to Cross. Cross around a pick from Sanders. Now pass to Sanders. Sanders with a 3 of her own. Yes! Sanders with an answer for the Pacers, and they retake the lead by 2 with 2:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Daly over to Timberlake. Timberlake back to Daly. Daly gets it to Free, maybe a three, well short, rebound by Lewis. Lewis goes up with it, 66, with a minute 55 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Daniels. Daniels almost loses it, and that'll be Lewis on the foul. Lewis, the senior from Pleasant Garden, North Carolina, charged with that foul against Khadijah Daniels, and Daniels will go to the line. First one from Daniels, good. She now has 10 points here on her senior day, and she gives the Pacers a 1-point lead with a minute 44 remaining. Second one from Daniels, good. Pacers with a 2-point lead. Right side, good defense here by Michaela Ray. Forces a pass, top of the key three, yes! Greensboro back on top by one. Eva Holloway, pass deflected, but recovered, and now Sanders over to Cross. 10 seconds on the shot clock, a minute remaining. Pacers down by one. Cross to Sanders, Sanders, three blocked. Greensboro recovers it, Joseph brings it up. 50 seconds to go, and now now a jump ball. And that's Pacer ball. And Graham Smith will take a timeout. 48.6 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Pacers trail by one here on senior day, 69-68. It's going to be a wild finish. Don't go anywhere, right here on the Pacers Sports Network. It'll be Khadijah Daniels on the inbound pass. Right here to the right of us at the scores table, 48.6 seconds remaining. Pacers trail by one. They've led by as much as 8 so far this half. Long Cross receives the pass, gets it to Sanders. Sanders to Daniels. Daniels goes around a pick from Ray. Daniels, Eva Holloway, too short, and rebounded by Sabriah Joseph. And now timeout taken by Greensboro, 33.3 seconds remaining. Pacers trail by one. It'll be Greensboro ball when we come back. 33.3 seconds to go. It'll be Katie Lewis on the inbound pass for Greensboro, and now as it goes out of bounds right in front of where I sit here at the scorer's table, and it'll stay here with Greensboro on the left side. 32.8 seconds to go. It'll be Lewis yet again on the inbound pass. Lewis on the other end finds Free. Now Free will step out of bounds. Big break for the Pacers as they needed that. They trail by 1, 69-68, 31.5 seconds to go. Greensboro looking to spoil the Pacers' senior day, but the Pacers not done yet. 69-68 your score. We'll be right back on the Pacers Sports Network. .5 seconds to go. It'll be Pacer ball. It'll be Khadijah Daniels on the inbound pass. She gets it to Lauren Cross. 30 seconds remaining. Cross will let the clock go just a little bit. 25 seconds now. 23 on the shot clock. Cross still yet to make a big move. She's guarded by Daly. Cross still with it. 14 seconds. 12 on the shot clock, pass into Ray. Ray goes up, no foul. Sanders gets it! 7.3 seconds and the Pacers take a 1-point lead. 70-69. Greensboro will take a quick timeout with 7.3 seconds remaining. The Pacers looking to get a big win here on senior day in what's the last regular season game for an incredible season that they've had, and they are not done yet as they would host the USA South Conference Tournament quarterfinals next weekend. Following this big, what would be a big win for the Pacers. This will be Katie Lewis for Greensboro crowd on their feet. 7.3 seconds, Pacers up 1. Lewis pass, Free with it. Free goes up over Ray, no good. Ray on the rebound! The clock will expire and that's gonna do it! Pacers complete the thriller on senior day. A fitting finish nonetheless for what's been an incredible season, an unforgettable season for the Lady Pacers. And they are not done yet as they will host the quarterfinals of the USA South Conference Tournament next weekend. Congratulations to Michaela Ray and Khadijah Daniels on completing their senior regular season, but they are not done yet, nor are they content. That's going to do it for us today in Raleigh. Thanks so much for joining us right here on the Pacers Sports Network.